Hi guys, Michael Shenton here again. For anyone who watched my previous video, for anyone who didn't, hi to any new viewers. Hopefully I'll get as many viewers as possible. I thought I'd continue with some of my goals for my YouTube channel and try and remember some of the goals I had and the reason why I set up the channel. So I thought what I'll try and do is have about a list of 10 goals in each part, so as many goals as possible, but each part will have 10 goals, so I might do 3, 4, even 5 different parts of these goals, and then in the future maybe even do more or a review of the goals. So getting started, point number 1, starting off the YouTube channel, which of course I have done, and here I am starting off. So yeah, just to get started, which I've been planning for ages and not really getting around to it. So thankfully I've taken that initiative. The second goal is to keep learning, to improve, to get user feedback, network with others. And I mentioned in my last video to support YouTubers from Asia and Africa and places like that all around the world, especially Asia and Africa, countries like Ireland and that kind of thing. I'm an anti-imperialist, so I want to help countries that are colonized, but I'll come to that a bit later in more detail. So I thought I'd upload a quick video before I walk the dog, and then hopefully later on make some more. If not if not tonight, then tomorrow. Time here in the UK is about just gone past 5:45. Anyway, sorry, just in case anyone wanted to know that, depending where you're watching from around the world. And I hope you're having a great day anyway, or great evening or afternoon. Sorry if I waffle. Hopefully I'll make it interesting, as I said before. Yeah, but hoping to learn, connect with other people, to subscribe to African and Asian YouTubers, to share their videos and to like their videos and support them, and hopefully they'll support me in turn. And all being well, I'll fundraise for those in Africa and Asia and projects to tackle poverty and things like that. But again, I hope to come to that. I normally have this pattern with numbers, whereby some numbers remind me of certain things. So that's what I'm trying to sort of stick to and not jump ahead. And I know my communication is not always as good as I'd like it to be, but hoping, as I say, to give it my best shot and improve. Okay, and so point number 3, I did write these down, but I've forgotten them a little bit. But yeah, hopefully to have fun and also to entertain other people, to smile and share some joy, hopefully, and hopefully make to brighten up people's day, all being well, and probably to have a shave and things like that, haircut and things like that for the future videos. But yeah, number 4, I wish to share some controversial views of mine. Hopefully I won't offend people. I've got to be a bit careful that I know, but to connect together people of color, POC as I call it for short, people of color, and my opinion is that people of color should join the police forces as much as possible and work with the police and the legal industry to ensure that everyone gets a fair trial when they go to court, and that people of color are not being discriminated, as well as people from other backgrounds are equal in the eyes of law as much as possible. Unfortunately, I don't think you can have a completely legal justice system, because people from richer backgrounds, I think, get more preferential treatment. But I should be careful what I say again, but that's my opinion. But I think Black, Asian, mixed race and other such groups of people getting not extra rights or better rights, but equal rights to other people. I think that the people of color who are instead of joining the military, I think it would be better if we were in the police or working with the police and the legal in authorities and industry, because I think, as an anti-imperialist, again, I think that the military takes over other countries like Iraq, which I don't agree with. So again, I should be careful what I say, but that's my opinion. So I hope people, not that they will necessarily have to agree with my opinion, but hopefully they'll accept my opinions. So yeah, I wish to work together people of colour. I also wish to encourage people to obey the law, like mixed race people and people with learning disabilities who are often overrepresented in legal problems, maybe have a place to belong and some confidence so they don't join gangs or things like that. I don't believe we should join the military or join gangs. So please forgive me for that one, but that's my opinion. Please feel free to agree or disagree as you see fit. I also wish to support who I call the Four. Now, the Four, in the rest of my videos, I shall refer to them as the Four, in quotation marks, and they are basically, I use these terms interchangeably. Indigenous, First Nations people, Indigenous, Native, Aboriginal, and possibly one or two other terms. The controversial one is perhaps the real or the true people of that place. So, for instance, Native Americans. So again, I hope that doesn't offend people. That was my honest opinions again. Wish to support, so the Indigenous people, First Nation people, whatever you want to call them, of these 4 areas, or 5 areas in a way, but which are, or even 6 areas, sorry. But, sorry, excuse my voice seems to be lost at the moment, so I hope that doesn't happen. That would be a bit annoying, but sorry. So these are Indigenous people of Australasia, or Oceania, how you pronounce it, Africa, the Americas, and Asia. So they're the main groups I wish to support. I also wish to support homeless people around the world, but again, I'll come to that later, and people from Ireland and other countries that were colonized. So I hope that makes sense. I'll refer back to the Four, and in future videos, for those who haven't seen these videos or my previous ones, I will refer back to my previous videos. So I hope that makes sense, as I hope all things I say will make sense and also are enjoyable to hear. Moving on, point 5, ideally, and this is a dream vision of mine, admittedly, maybe I'm being a bit too idealistic here, but ideally, I would like to make something like a deal with YouTube or any sponsors, or people like that, and supporters, mainly sponsors, and YouTube itself, or Google, which owns YouTube, whereby for each video people click on, I get, say, 1p. I know it's supposed to be $7 for every 1,000 or something, I think I heard, but my goal would be, or my dream would be, to get like 1p for each time. Obviously, I'm from the UK, so anyone outside of the UK, one penny is, it's hard to explain, so 1 penny, you can Google that and find out if you want. But anyway, sorry. So 1 pence for every. So I'm just going to make sure this is plugged in just in case of that. Sorry about that. So 1 pence for every view I get, or something like that, is the ideal goal. So I hope to come to some sort of agreement, or maybe and if someone watches one of my full videos, the full length, then maybe I get like 5 or 10p. And if someone watches an advert, which I hope to have before each video, then I get like £1 sterling. Again, that's the local currency in the UK. So that's some of my dreams that I've had, that I wrote on paper and planned for a while. I hope that makes some sort of sense and doesn't make me sound too crazy. You'll know how crazy I am. Sorry. Anyway, hope you actually like some of my jokes as well. And I promise not to sing, because that would be terrible. But so yeah, so that's my goal in terms of monetization and things like that. And a lot of my videos, again, I hope to come to this, will be about fundraising for causes I believe in and things like that. Point 6, obviously, I hope to do my best, continue to improve, do the best I can. I hope people really enjoy my videos, generally speaking, and things like that. Point number 7, I just hope to do my best, and hopefully things will work out well. I'm aware that this video is over 10 minutes long, so I'm trying not to waffle too much. Point number 8 is I wish to work against hatred or extremism, whether that be white supremacy or the far right or people like that, or against violence or Islamic extremism. By the far right, I don't mean people who have right-wing views. I mean sort of neo-Nazis. When I say white supremacy or far right, I mean sort of neo-Nazis. So I hope to work together with people of color or anyone who's against hate, extremism, violence, and things like that, criminality or things like that. So there are 2 points I wanted to mention, which is number 1, God willing or Godspeed, as a believer in God. I would say if God gave me the option, I would never hate. I'd always try and be loving. Obviously, sometimes I get annoyed. I might dislike things, but if I had the option, I'd never hate. And the second point is, whoever's good to me, I'll be good to them, whatever background they are. So that's my opinion. Hope that makes sense. So I keep repeating myself. So I think people, because the white supremacists and the far right hate and imperialists hate people from Africa, Asia, the 4 as I talked about before. I'm not going to go through that again just now, but I think we should unite together as people of color, actually generally around the world, and support people in Africa, Asia, those groups. So that's one of the main reasons why I want to support people from Africa, Asia, and all that. And also I want to support African software companies, software developers, to help everyone in Africa to get trained in software and to be financially empowered, which to me is a part of justice. Again, I hope to come to in the future. For some reason, as a challenge, I want to specifically focus on Africa when it comes to anything technological. Point number 9, I wish to still do a lot of stuff with my writing, and also when I have the confidence to discuss it, because it is quite a difficult topic to talk about, my hoarding, how I like to keep writing materials, and I want to write on everything, and these sort of bad habits I have, if you like, and maybe through discussing these videos, I will be able to come to terms with it. Sorry, I keep using speech marks, but and also perhaps get some advice about how to improve, maybe, you never know, and hopefully it will help in some way anyway, discussing these videos. Point number 10, I dream to support young people around the world, especially from the 4 as I called them, and I dream to support children and animals, and a lot of charity, supporting 10% poorest people in all countries, all possible countries, and things like that. So some videos I might make specifically to support such causes, animal rights and things like that, to connect with people who also share those passions and things like that. Once again, in my videos, I hope not to offend anyone, because I do have opinions. Some of them might be, if you like, strong opinions, kind of. Not everyone will agree with them, which is fine, except it would be boring if everyone agreed with the same things. So I think having a difference of opinion is fine, but I think hopefully people will at least respect the opinion and say, agree to disagree. So I hope to support the poorest 10% of people in every country. I also hope to support children, animals, making life better for disadvantaged and vulnerable people, which I again hope to come to cover in further details. So this is part 1. I think I'm going to end the stream soon. Please post any comments or any questions or anything you want to ask or comment. But hopefully I'm improving, and hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. And wherever you are, please have a great day. A great day, evening, or afternoon. I hope you don't think I'm too crazy. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.